So even if you have defense in terms of armor and things like that, you might not get out of it. And oh, look at this. It looks like everybody is gangbanging Zillion over here, but they're not going to get a gank off. However, they do make him force him to use his ultimate, and a little bit of a waste. However, Zillion does have an ability that actually reduces his cooldowns, so he'll get it back soon enough, and you don't have to worry about that. Well, I guess you do have to worry about that if you're the other team. Anyway, Doublelift over here is just clearing out some minions with Big Fat GG, or Big Fat Lip, which is his Smurf account as far as I know. Big Fat Lip is actually, I think, number 5 right now in the current ladder rankings. Doublelift is number 8 in solo queue anyway. I like to look at solo queue, not pre-made. I actually find solo queue to be a better indicator of the level of skill, the general level of skill of a player. ELO is kind of like in StarCraft, you actually have ELO Brood War. You know, they actually do that as well. I'm assuming they do it for StarCraft 2, but it's harder with the ranking system they use to understand ELO. ELO is actually a formula that you can calculate, just so you know, but I don't remember what it is. Some math. Looks like someone is pinging for Baron. Baron is a huge neutral monster that gives you a really nice buff for your entire team. There he is right there. I can zoom in on his wormy ass. He's got faces on the side. It's like something out of Total Recall, maybe worse. Looks like there was an enemy clairvoyance over here to see if there was a gank going on. Looks like Zillion's hiding in the bush. That's a great way to juke and jive out of the way. Try to get away from your enemy so they can't kill you. You'll see that some of the best players have some of the best jukes imaginable. It's like doing a barrel roll all the time. And Doublelift, though, not going to be able to get anything off on Zillion anyway. Zillion is a tough guy to kill. And, oh, some action going on in the middle. Looks like Alistar doing some damage, throwing the ult down over there, trying to make sure that he can not die to the tower. But it looks like they're doing a major push on the middle. 4 out of 5 guys here. Zillion down here. Doublelift doing some damage to him, but I don't think he's going to kill him. However, Sheen is really nice on Blitzcrank, because Blitzcrank can actually use his abilities quite often. And what Sheen does, and look at that, forces the ultimate before Zillion runs out of mana, and that's great because now they can engage in a team fight, and there goes one ultimate. But anyway, the Sheen item actually, now look at that. Nice little hide over here in the nook and cranny so nobody can see you. It looks like we're going to have a nice 3-on-3 going over here. Doublelift, though, caught out in the open, a little bit out of position, but the other players are low, and it looks like his ultimate is down. He used it not too long ago. I don't know if Cho'Gath's is up. It looks like he is going to... No, he doesn't have his ultimate quite yet. Otherwise, he would have eaten... Oh! Doublelift gets taken out, and it looks like Alistar very low. They are chasing him down, trying to do what they can to take him out, but it looks like... Oh, no! Tariq goes down as well. We're down to just Warwick and Vygar. Vygar going to drop some damage, takes out the first guy. Cho'Gath is the next one. There are no clocks to be given, so it looks like he's actually going to be able to take Cho'Gath out as well. Very nicely done. And Big Fat Lip playing some cleanup crew over here. Ezreal backing things up. Satoshi, he's around 1900 ELO. 2300 I think is currently the top, or 2320. Hotshot GG is number 1 on the ladder as of the last time I checked anyway. Although I guess if you don't know who I'm talking about, it doesn't matter. What's cool is these are all North American players for the most part. You get a couple of people out in the Asian Pacific, maybe some Europeans. And whoops! Oh, cool! Whoa! Whoa! I didn't know you could do that. That is ridiculous. Why would you want to do that? I don't know, but we're like, oh, hey! That's awesome. I didn't know you could zoom in like that. I knew you could go like that, but I had never tried to do this. That is so weird, but awesome. Anyway, let's get back to the fight. I feel like I should be at an angle. Oh, I ruined it. I don't know how I'm supposed to be anymore. Whatever. I think I zoomed out further than like the game normally lets you. I must have, yeah. I'm breaking the game. I broke the game. I'm sorry, I broke the game. Anyway, so Doublelift clearing out the top. Looks like everybody just farming up right now. This is a typical part of any game, is farming. And oh, look at this. Either I have some nasty ping, or he does, or the replay does. I don't know what the case is. So did you guys miss me? Did you guys miss the vibrations of my vocal cords? Did you miss my alliteration, perhaps? I don't know what else you would miss about me. My political incorrectness, perhaps? It's been a long time, hasn't it? I gotta say, it's fun, but I needed a break. I don't know why. A lot of things going on. I'm not going to talk about it too much, though, right now, because there's action going on. It looks like Tarek gets taken down. They push the bottom tower, and now they're going to go on to the second tower. The second tower is basically not something you want to give up. They're down 3 towers currently to well, 3 towers to none. Oh, no, 3 towers to 1. So top tower is down right there. You can generally gauge the health of a team by how many towers and kills everybody has. So they're down 2 kills, and they're down 2 towers. So 3 to 1. It's a net difference of 2, if you couldn't do the math. And I think they're down 1 dragon, maybe 2, and maybe 3 very shortly. Yep, they're going to be down this one as well. If they're down a Baron, this might be game over. I don't know. Looks like these guys are pinging like crazy to engage over here. I'm not sure why they're looking to do that right now, because they're really spread out, and they're going to go for the Zillion gang, but it looks like Zillion... Nope, Zillion is not aware that this is about to happen. He's backing out now. It looks like he's going to get away. Zillion's got the speed boost movement, but he doesn't leave. He just sits by the tower. Very odd. And look at this. That's a beautiful method that better players use in order to try to stack stuns, is what I like to call it. And by doing that, you can maximize the amount of time that the person can't run away. And they do manage to take him out. 4 people to do so. It looks like Ash was throwing an arrow from all the way up top at the top lane, not able to help out his teammate, but very admirable effort, I must say. Nicely done, Chowx. I actually donated to Chowx, believe it or not, to support him, because I watch his stream quite a bit. So for those of you who have supported me in the past, I have given back to other people who stream, and people I enjoy to watch. Just so you know, little tidbit of information. At this point, it looks like Vigar are going to grab the blue, and he's going to get that no problem. That blue buff is going to be very useful on him, able to reduce his cooldowns again. You can see, I don't know if they show cooldown reduction here. No, they don't. But, well, maybe they do somewhere. Let's see. No. No. Can you click on them? Huh. Sorry, I'm learning the game apparently over here as I try new things with this replay recorder. And it looks like, anyway, there's a little bit of a lull in the action. Doublelift trying to figure out a great way to gank, and it looks like they are thinking about Baron. He is going to go take out this ward over here. I guess he put down a pink ward. There are 2 types of wards. Some reveal cloaking units, some do not. What you want to do is clear out the wards, though, because it's basically free map hack, although it's not free. It actually costs 90 gold or 150 depending on the ward that you get. Let's check out Doublelift's items over here. He's a little bit under-farmed. He hasn't gotten too many kills or assists. He's, let's see, creep kills. He's got 113. Not bad. He's sitting here in the average. Wow, Ash at 227. That's pretty crazy. Vigar at 199. That's pretty good. Vigar has a cool ability where every time he kills a unit with his ability, Baleful Strike, he actually gains an ability power right here. And when you have something like this item, a Rabadon's Death Cap, you gain 30% of that. So if he got 10, obviously he gets 3 more ability power every time he kills a unit. And oh, they are going for Baron, but the Clairvoyance is exposes them in full, and they're going to have to back off. This is very common in games. There's almost always a Baron standoff at some point. Looks like a lot of damage being dealt to Cho'Gath. Cho'Gath goes down. Where's the clock set? Zillion not able to get it off. Tarek having a backup, taking a lot of damage. Splitting the fight up, though, over here. We've got a couple of greens on a red and a couple of reds on a green, and it looks like Tarek going to have to back off. Oh, no grab right there. It was a fairly even trade. 1 for 1, and almost gets Zillion. What a lot of damage that did right there. These guys are all pretty low, so they're probably going to have to back off. Alistar, though, he's going to look to soak up a little bit more damage before doing so. Doublelift going to go for a grab, maybe. It's going to be... Nope, he's going to decide that he can't do it. He's going to try to go around the side to get some more. However, he's by himself. Asking for a CV, going to try to get a free kill over here. He's going to chase down... Amumu, yeah, he is. He's going to probably get a blind grab. I don't know if he's going to run right up to... Yeah, he's running right up to him. He doesn't even go for the grab. Where's the grab? It's going to come out. There it is. Gets the grab. Wait to pop the ult. There's the ult. Used his passive to the max before actually using the ultimate, and looks like he's probably going to get him killed. and it's going to be close. Does he get him? Yes, he gets him. In danger, though, of going down himself. Mana Shield pops. He's going to back off before Cho'Gath can do the dirty deed and take him all the way down. And now they're thinking about Baron themselves, but we got a couple of low guys over here. That is a very risky move. And there's the pink ward getting dropped to make sure there's no other ward. It's been clairvoyant, so they're not going to actually be able to do it. These guys are way too close to be able to take them all out if they do. And it might be a good idea to heal, and that's exactly what a couple of these guys are doing. He needs mana. He needs health and mana. And Vygar has already stocked up himself. Looks like we've got Zeal. Zeal is actually a great item on Blitzcrank. Makes you move faster. Faster attack speed, movement speed, increases your crit. Phage is another great item to put on him. It actually gives you a chance to slow the unit, gives you health and attack damage. Probably going to build this up into a Triforce, as he's got all of the items to build it, and another 300 gold is all he needs at this point to get a super duper item. Basically, kind of like a lot of other games, you can build your items into other ones. So you build these two into this, you build these two into this, so on and so forth. These three form this, and when you buy this, you get basically a boost to the other effects that the other items that you built into give you, and a lot of times you get some cool abilities. Looks like Warwick has gone for the Spirit Visage, and Wriggle's Lantern build is going Tank Wick, apparently, not damage. Is a clever advisor uses this build a lot. At least I had watched him use it. I don't know if he was trolling with it or not, but it's fun to watch, actually, because Warwick, he's got an ability that he can heal himself by doing an attack, and Spirit Visage is actually an item that increases the healing done to yourself, so it's a very synergistic item. Anyway, Doublelift is getting ready to go for a grab. Maybe not quite yet. He's waiting for his tanks to go in and soak up some damage. Tarek taking a lot of damage, though. Goes down really quick. There goes the heals. Looks like Big Fat Lip going to get a couple of kills. No, just one so far. Dealing some damage on Alistar. Oh, Satoshi goes down to Chow X, and it looks like they're going to have to back up once again at this point. Nicely done over here. The stun, even though it didn't stun him, it did deter him from chasing after him. And Warwick going to run a completely different direction to try to get out of there. Looks like Gigi's in trouble. Gigi. That's right, I said it. And Ash over here doing quite a bit of damage. Let's check out those items. Ash's items are... whoop, that's Zillion. That's not what I want. We've got an Infinity Edge, which is about the highest dealing damage item that you can get straight off the bat without actually getting any... or filling an item up like Bloodthirster. Bloodthirster does more, but only after you fill it up. But he's doing quite a bit of damage here. He's also got a Brutalizer that has armor penetration in it, which means he's going to do even more damage to these guys who've got a lot of armor. And it's got a special ability where it increases your critical damage by 250% rather than the standard 200%. The other thing that it does is give you actual critical chance to do critical damage. I haven't thought of how to talk about a lot of this stuff yet, so it's going to take me a little bit, maybe a couple of tries to get this down, get the lingo down right, the commentating lingo. Anyway, Doublelift is going to do some clearing over here. He's got what we call an Oracles. That's a little eye right above him. It's a potion that you can use in order to detect invisible units. And this is useful to hunt down wards, to cut down on the map hacks that people can use. It can get cloaked items, or cloaked units, I should say. So there's a couple of units that run around cloaked and do a lot of damage. So a lot of times you want to, if you're playing against someone like that, get someone who has a lot of health to have an Oracles. And in this particular case, Doublelift is going to be that person. You'll see Tarex with them a lot. Tarex, whatever. The funny thing about excuse me, listening to people talk about games is listening to the way they pronounce different units that completely different from the way that you pronounce them. Like there's a hero in this game that I used to call Shaco, but everybody calls him Shaco, and I'm like, I guess that makes sense. If he had a K in his name, I guess you would call him Shaco, but for whatever reason, that's what I always called him. Some people call this guy Vygar. I've heard Vigar, which doesn't make any sense to me personally, but whatever. Blitzcrank's pretty straightforward. Warwick, Ezreal. Yeah, they're all pretty straightforward. The Europeans call Ash Ashy a lot of times. I don't know if that's a joke or not, or just the way they pronounce it, but I always found that funny. It looks like they are threatening to Baron once again. Clairvoyance and a ward over here, though, to deter them. Looks like there's a ward over here as well. It's a regular sight ward, though. You can tell by the little the eye. If it's pink, it's a pink ward, which is a special ward that costs more. And everybody over here is getting ready to do a team fight, it looks like. And Blitzcrank might go for a grab of who, I don't know. No, his team is not with him. Didn't make sense to engage there. So he's going to avoid that scenario, and he's going to back off. He's got his Triforce now. He's also got Mercury Treads, which are level 2 boots. It increases your speed as well as gives you magic resist. It also, the best part about Mercury Treads, though, is the fact that they give you a 35 reduction in the time that you are immobilized. Ooh, nice grab. Blind grab there on Cho'Gath. Not entirely blind, I guess, but pretty close. Yeah, I called. Half blind, whatever. Blind arrow over there. Looks like he's not going to hit anyone, though. They're chasing down Blitzcrank. Blitzcrank, though, hitting the speed button. Gonna get out of there. As the rest of them are just hanging out in the middle, clearing out the middle minions. A lot of times you want to clear out the middle minions, not just for the gold, but so they don't have vision of you. Because minions, as you can see, give you vision of enemy territory. And Cho'Gath is going to try to clear this out. Ash as well. Or Ashy, if I were European. He's got a Ghost Blade over here now. It's got a special ability where you can push the corresponding keypad number. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And when you press it, you actually attack faster. Looks like Doublelift has managed to take out a turret. That's going to be very helpful. Global Golden Experience, 150 gold you just saw right there. And he's going to get back in the action over here in the middle area to see if he can pick off another grab with this team, do some damage, maybe pick someone off who's out of position. Warwick going to back off, maybe buy some stuff back in town. He's now got a Thornmail. Thornmail gives quite a bit of armor, as well as a special ability that when you get attacked by auto attacks, you return 30% of that damage as magic damage, which is kind of interesting when you think about it. If it was physical and the other person had regular armor, you know, you wouldn't take nearly as much damage as magic damage, so it's kind of cool. And if he's got magic pen runes, I believe they stack in a way that he'll do closer to the full 30% of damage than you would have otherwise. And oh, Pink ward down on the field over here to see what's going on with Baron, and it looks like they're going to have to back off. They see the ward play. You can see a ward being placed for about a second before it goes invis, and Baron attacking some wards over here. That's kind of funny. Looks like we've got an engagement going on over here, and not the type of a wedding. And it looks like the red team, I call them red because they're enemy, even though they're blue. Red, blue, same thing. Is going to actually try to stay grouped up. However, the blue team is very spread out, and Blitz might go for. Oh, he's trying to take out a ward real quick with his oracles, but he's going to be he's going to have to be careful as they go chase him down, and that they do right there. And his speed boost is on cooldown, but he does get it. And oh, looks like the bull tries to get him, but does not in time. And oh, nice flash! That was a clutch flash. You saw Mumu actually doing a bandage toss over there. Or bandage grab, I forget what the move is called. And what it does is it attaches onto the guy and brings you close to him and stuns him. And by doing that, you actually manage to slow someone down even if they're across a wall. It's kind of cool. A lot of the things about this game is you can use a wall to your advantage or disadvantage or whatever. Oh, ultimate being forced by Amumu, kind of useless, although it did slow his team from coming to the rest of the team. We got a 5-on-4 over here. They're going to do a lot of damage to Cho'Gath now as he's stuck, and Alistar trying to come soak up some damage. He is the tank, so he's going to want to take as much damage as possible. Doublelift is going down, though, and he is going to be out of this battle for the rest of it. However, they do manage to take out Chowx, and they manage to take out Alistar, and it looks like they got Cho'Gath on the fritz over here as he tries to run away. Warwick going to run right up to him, do some more damage, but it looks like Zillion's going to be able to bring him to safety. However, there's some good range on the health-stealing ability of Warwick, and they are tower diving both Zillion and Cho'Gath over here. Cho'Gath forced the flash. They managed to get Zillion, and now it's just Cho'Gath who's going to try to hide by a tower. He's going to run around as best he can. Looks like Warwick taking a lot of damage over here, but Cho'Gath is not getting out of this alive, I don't think. Oh, no, he gets Satoshi at the last second. Pro dive and even more pro defense and jukes over there. Top tower taking a lot of damage from minutes. It does go down, and now Doublelift is back in the action. He's going to try to stop this tower from going down. It's in trouble at half-life. These minions are piling up. What happens is creep waves form depending on how many units that you leave at the last second to battle on. And it's kind of interesting the way it works. But they don't do much damage to towers, but in mass like this, they do quite a bit over time, and they will take towers down and will threaten your defenses. So you got to make sure that you continue to push them back and clear them out. And that's another aspect to the game a lot of people have to keep in mind. Looks like they're going back for Baron over here. Amumu going to jump in with Alistar. However, they got the wards over here to see what's going on. Blitzcrank going to make his way over there, and he may be able to get another clutch grab in here. Stop this. Vigar is on the way as well. This game is becoming much closer. 16-16, and much closer on tower kills as well at this point. Down only 2. Still 2, I should say, and even on the kills. And looks like Blitzcrank trying to get a kill. Cho'Gath back in the back area. I don't know what you want to call it. Taking a crap ton of damage though, and he does not have flash. He burned it before when he was trying to run away. Chowak's trying to get Baron down, but Baron has a crap ton of health. And pro grab coming from Blitzcrank manages to pop him up, but it looks like Zilean does get his ult off and revives Cho'Gath before it goes down. Doublelift now taking a lot of damage, and it looks like Cho'Gath does go down after all for the second time. Amumu low now as well. A lot of damage being taken, and